All right, I just had another thought here. This needs to be a bottom. I need to get that in here first. I'm thinking I'm building a drawer here and I'm not. This is just going to be open with a false front. I don't need sides or back, drawer sides or back, just the front to make it appear as though it's a drawer. So I can cheat. This is where I can cheat. I can take and make this my bottom line here. That will be the opening for my my front, which I can wrap around that piece that's going to come out here, and so that'll be hidden. So that'll be good. I never thought about that. What I'm going to do then now is I'm going to take this apart, take this off. I can do that right now for you. Oh. I'll get this one back up there. That represents my drawer, my last working drawer. And to that now, I need a 40 thousandths gap, or yeah, I need 40 thousandths. So this would represent that line. That would represent the start line right there. And a piece of Baltic birch on top of that. Let's see if I can do this. That's my dado on my groove. Then my false front can sit over the top of that, right to that line. That'll be good. Alright, for a while here, I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought I had to have a stopped dado so I didn't disturb this edging I put on here. But I can be all the way through because the drawer front is going to cover that all the way to this edge. So I don't have a problem with that. The only thing I did do was on this piece, because I have to run this one backwards basically, you know, coming through this way with the edging on the back, is I was worried about tear out, so I kind of found my lines there and used a marking knife and hopefully got it etched deep enough that I don't have any tear out on this back side. So give this a shot. See how she looks. I'm going to run all three pieces at the same time. I'll make the initial cuts with each piece. I've got them set up in the orientation they need to be in. So I'll just keep moving right along here. Alright, that's a little snug. I mean, that'd be a good fit if I had a smaller piece. But with this wide piece, I've got to be able to slide that in. So I'm going to get my micro adjuster on here and move this over just a hair and make one more pass. I'm going to leave, this is this was my stopping point right here. But I'm just going to take my stop, move it back, slip in this piece of paper which measures 4/1000ths of an inch. Lock that in. And now move my fence over that amount. I think that's all I'm going to need. Look at that, beautiful. That just drops in. I can put it in without too much pressure. Nice. So that's all I needed. Just the width of a piece of paper and we're good. I'll be able to slide that in now without any trouble. All right. That's it. All right, I'll just continue on down the line here. Got my other piece set up here as well. So I'll just skip along and get them cleaned up, and then we'll put it together. All right, square it up. It looks good. I marked it as this is going to the back and the top. One thing you didn't see me do was square it up in that, but I also put a light sand on these edges and on the sides as well, just to take the sharp edges off and to give it a little more room to slide in a little bit easier. All right, that's nice. Still gotta, when I glue it up, I still have to bring this over just a hair, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. You can't see that there. I got just a little daylight on the top and at the bottom. So if I rack this just a little bit, that's where. In the back, it's perfect. So this front side has just got to be tweaked just a little bit. No big deal. Brought this back to retest fit, and I'm glad I cut it long because my marks were not where they needed to be. When I pushed this in, I pushed the back out a little. So this mark was not deep enough. This one, on the other hand, was right on the money. And now I've got the same reveal. When I took it off the saw, I'm like, the thing's way out of square, there's something going on here. But bringing it back and pushing the back in tight and making sure this is pushed tight to the back now, my marks are good. And they're the same reveal. So I'm happier that that worked out. Now I can go make that finish cut, but you can see how much I was off there. This one was not deep enough, and this one is perfect. So now that I moved that, remarked it, I'm in good shape.